This is your stomach when you eat nice and slowly, and this is your stomach when you eat too quickly. When you eat too quickly, you swallow excess air, which causes gas and bloating and distension and a lot of discomfort. But when you eat slowly, chew your food and give your body time to digest, you help your stomach work the way that it should, and you prevent this big mess from happening.
Yes, this is true. And another thing that always happens is that when you chew your food very quickly and you don't really take your time with it, how you actually really enjoying and savoring the taste and the flavor of the food, because this is something that is very key, very important as well, because you're not just eating because just because you're hungry, but you are eating as well because you want to get the full experience of nurturing yourself, of feeding yourself. But let's go down to the first reason. I don't know if you guys heard about indigestion, and basically I'm going to show you guys how it looks like. Yeah, so basically indigestion is discomfort in your upper abdomen, sorry, when you eat. So let's see how that looks like. So let's say, for example, you finish eating your plate of food, or you finish eating your meal, and then you notice that you have pain on that area. So that's a key sign that perhaps you were rushing your meal. You were not taking your time to actually fully enjoy the experience and let yourself take it in all the way, because that's really important as well, because eating too fast can make it harder for your stomach to break down the food, and which can lead to indigestion, meaning that you keep packing your meals on keep packing your food very quickly on top of each other. It's not giving your stomach, it has a specific speed or setting that it damage, or let's say digest the food at a certain period of time or duration of time. So if you continuously eating so quickly or very quickly, not really taking your time, you're not giving your stomach also enough time to process the food. So that will lead to indigestion that I already spoke about, and which will make you feel completely uncomfortable. That's the reason why sometimes when people who are suffering with indigestion, they tend to basically just want to lay down after they eat. And the second reason why you should always chew your food slowly, and perhaps better yet, you should really take your time, is overeating. So if you're really trying to basically manage or have a clean eye on what you're eating and the quantity of it, eating very quickly is not gonna help you at all, because you're gonna see it's gonna go by so quickly, and you're not gonna realize, because it takes about 20 minutes for the brain to register that you are full. So if you have a meal and you eat very quickly, say you just because there are people out there, I know some people. For me, I wouldn't say that I'm a quick eater nor a slow eater, but I'm just like right in the middle. But I do know when I eat quickly, or if I did used to eat quickly, and that can lead to for me to consume more food that I actually need, and which is not a good sign, because especially if you're not trying to gain the weight, or gain solid muscle rather, you don't need to be eating that much, and the body doesn't really need that. It requires so much nutrients or so much excess of food and it to actually function properly or ideally. So majority of the time we are overfeeding ourselves. But the third reason is that why you want to take your time to enjoy your food is because it can increase the risk of choking. You don't want to be eating your food and then an experience that you should be actually enjoying, and you are choking throughout your meal. It's a sign. It's definitely a sign that like you have not really good table manners, because I mean accidents can happen, but if that's something that you could have prevented, and if you are just constantly just want to devour the food, it's a sign that you are so hungry, but it's a sign definitely of lack of self-control, and definitely you're not going to be chewing your food properly, so that's going to put overtaxing the stomach as well, to constantly be pulling out blood, pulling out energy from various other areas of your body to focus it on one target spot. and that's gonna also make you less productive, lethargic, and also definitely lazy. And probably this is not something that you maybe not conscious of, that you are actually doing it, and perhaps you prefer. There's a lot of reason why people, like to eat quickly, or they just don't realize they're eating quickly, because they could say that, okay, everybody else is just slow and they are quick themselves. But the thing is, there's you need to the right way to actually do it, to eat your meal, is to do it at a pace that you can really enjoy, that you can actually really take your time and enjoy the flavor of the different flavors of the food. And also, another fourth reason why, when you eat quickly, or when you don't take your time to enjoy your meal, what could happen is that the blood sugar spike. So your blood sugar level, eating too quickly, can rapidly increase blood sugar level, which may become problematic, especially if you're a diabetic person. If you're suffering from diabetes, then you definitely want to take your time and enjoy your meal, and eat it slowly as much as you can, because not only that, it's gonna help you to eat way less. And that means, if you really want to get your body, control your weight, basically, that's gonna be a key thing for you to do, because you're gonna take your time to eat the food. Then you're gonna realize, okay, I don't really need that much food to actually feel satiated, for me to feel complete or full. And that's normally the case. Normally the case when you eat fast, again, you eat more than you actually need. And the last reason, the fifth reason why, is that reduce satiety, or reduce eating slowly, allow your body to recognize when you are full, helping you to feel satisfied and less food. This is exactly what I was saying earlier, but just put it into a point, is that when you do eat slowly, or basically rather, you take your time to actually enjoy the process of actually feeding yourself. It should be something that that you're not rushing, because a lot of the time, I understand you might be on a rush and you might have a sandwich that's understandable. It might be that you have something, a quick bite in your hand, a quick snack. That's understandable if you have to get from point A to B, and you have a busy day, or you don't have time to actually really eat. Then a snack, sandwich, is something that's going to be very tiny, or very not like your normal dinner, or your normal plated food. But one thing is that, no matter how you actually go about doing this, you want to do it the most. What I'm trying to bring forth here is, what's the most efficient way and effective way to actually, when you are consuming your food, how do you go about doing it the most efficient and effective way, not just for that you enjoy your food, not just that you eat, but also you do it the way that the body actually gonna thank you for. And that's really about it, actually. And yeah, so we covered a lot of things, a lot of grounds, and we can basically go over them. The number one reason why you don't want to eat quickly, or you want to take your time to actually enjoy your meal, is because of indigestion. And the second one is because it can cause you to overeat. And the third one, it can increase your risk of choking. And the fourth one is because it can cause blood sugar spike if you are diabetics, but also it can cause blood sugar spike regardless. It's not about just because you are diabetes, your blood sugar is going to spike. For anyone across the board, once you once you eat your meal without taking your time, it's going to definitely create a big spike in your blood sugar that is basically not normal, in the normal range. And the last one, the fifth reason, is because it reduce your feeling of satisfaction. So your feeling of satisfaction could be right here, but because you are eating quickly, you just basically go over it, and then you realize, okay, where did the food go? So you start to go, they start to maybe go take another plate, or you feel that, okay, you were not satisfied, but that's only because you just rushed through it. Because everything that you rush through, a lot of the time, you don't really get the moment to actually enjoy it. So that's really about it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment. Let me know your thoughts down below. And like always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.